Hi everybody, namaste. Um, it's my day off, so I'm doing laundry. Almost all of my clothes were dirty, so forgive me that I'm wearing black. I'm bringing you this nice sunny location, and I wasn't gonna do a video at all because I'm just chilling in my mellow peace, trying to stay calm. With so many planets in Aries, we're very fiery. The other day it was such a gray day that I did my hair red. I needed some color in my life and I was inspired. So, I don't mind it. It's nice, except it's like not really red now, it's pink. Anyway, chilling today, keeping everything calm. If you've been feeling fiery, welcome to my world, because that is how I feel most of the time. And I do a lot of work to just chill out. So I'm bringing you a practice today that's very mellow. And if somebody out there needs to see this and just chill out, then I'm sending you this. Song came to me this morning as I'm feeling the air very thick with spirit lately. But I know not everybody does, and a lot of the time, I hate to say it, the spirit world is blocked off from us when we are under the influence of detrimental substances. And I didn't know, actually maybe growing up I did kind of know, because there is addiction in my family. And I know that I was always really uncomfortable talking about the addiction in my family. But I could kind of foresee it in myself, as I have an addictive personality. And I'll admit that. I have been an extremist as far as being a fiery Aries go, and things have been either black or white. And I am learning the in-betweens and the colors, and not staying so much in the fire, but taming my fire. Anyway, I talk about this a lot, but it's part of the healing journey to understand that things aren't extreme, and that it is okay to talk about our emotions and our addictions and our negative traits, because that is how we bring them into the light. That is how we bring the shadow into the light and start the journey towards healing. So healing can only happen in truth, in a safe space, when you honor your truth and can actually discover your truth by taking the time and carving out some safe space and starting the healing so that you can start to listen to that inner voice. And that's when spirits come and guide you. And I'm not the only one that talks this way, just so you know. I mean, listen to more tarot readers if you're needing to hear more lingo about the spiritual world, because it is an amazing, magical, beautiful, wonderful thing. Sorry, the computer turned off, so I have to just start it back up again. Get my spot. So anyway, I wasn't gonna do a video, but some days I'm used as the channel and I have to just accept that. But sometimes I think about these videos and I'm just like, Michelle, what are you doing? And then other times I think maybe somebody needs to hear it, and then I get messages that people do need to hear it. And anyway, the riptides are just to be fun and just to have fun, and they were cheap on Saint Hubert. And when we are approaching midlife, which I admit that I am, I just turned 47, facing that midlife crisis, it's very important to re-spark your joy in life, get up out of the addictions that have kept you going this far. Obviously, I'm not suggesting anybody just cut anything cold turkey, but it does actually help to quit the substances if we're feeling better. So treat yourself. And it all has to start with self-love. So all the things that you can do to love yourself. And I'm getting big messages lately that a lot of that has to do with music. So we're going to do a practice. I love music so much, and as I'm doing yoga, my body seems to regulate, come into homeostasis, and really sort of harmonize with the music that I'm listening to. So I try to always listen to positive music or soothing music or the likes. But definitely it's very important to work with spirit in your healing journey. Talk about the emotional issues. This is also very important in order to quit the substances, because a lot of the time we ingest the substances to avoid the emotions. And so the hardest thing about quitting the substances is the fact that the emotions all come to the surface. And sometimes it really needs somebody special to hold space for you to be able to share that. And so please try to find somebody if you need to be expressing your truth, or if you need help to be even carving out the space to find your truth. If you need encouragement, welcome to my channel. I definitely would love to encourage everyone to just carve out the space in their own place to sit down and get in touch with themselves and get in touch with spirit. So I have some friends going through some hard times, and so I'm wishing everybody so much energy and love and light and prayers. And this song came to me this morning, and so when I played it, I thought it was such a relief. I felt like there was a lot of karma that had been cleared over the past few days in this whole karmic cycle closing with my solar return, and I won't go on and on about that, but I Shall Be Released is the song that kept coming down to me. It was like, I shall be released, and finally I feel like I have been released from the work that needed to be done, and now I can sort of just enjoy the peace that has overwhelmed me. And when I open up my heart to spirit and spirit speaks to me, it definitely guides me forward. And I'm wishing to help anybody that is looking to be guided on that journey towards spirit, because it is where we find our peace, and it is where we find our truth, and it is where we can actually face our emotions and not turn to substances. And anyone trying to get off of substances, I'm sending you so much support and encouragement to just make the choice to choose every day to be positive and live your life and live your best life. At the end of the hypnosis that I did last year for my birthday, the whole conclusion of the whole thing at the end, when my therapist that I did it with and I talked, a beautiful woman, she revealed to me how every day it's a choice that we have to either stay in our toxic ruminations and our toxic lives and this cycle of just addiction and perpetuation and guilt and shame, but when we bring it up to the surface and we speak of it and we shine light on it and we start to heal it, that is the choice we make, to then live in faith instead of fear, and we open up to a higher power. We just do. Somehow when you make the choice, you make the decision, and then faith opens up. Actually, they say that angels can't come into your life unless you invite them. They're there very close, just on the other side of the veil. But we have to invite them in, because here, as humans, we have free will, and they know that. They can't just affect us. We have to invite them in. And I think I spend a lot more time inviting in spirits than most people. I didn't at first. At first it freaked me out, and it still kind of creeps me out. I mean, the shaman never actually wants to begin that journey. They sort of avoid it when they have the calling to become a shaman most of the time. Most of them avoid it at first before they fully embrace the fact that they are the healers. And I love that idea. And I'm just here to spread as much energy and love and light as I can. I feel like I am really receiving a lot of support lately, and I'm sending it right back to those that are supporting me, but also to anybody that needs it and anyone that needs to listen to this song. And so I first looked up the song when it came into my head. I first looked it up, and there's some really nice versions from Nina Simone, and I really liked the Bob Dylan version. But the Bob Dylan version had, in the first comments, it was somebody that said, when I spent time in the whatever penitentiary, this song played by Jerry Garcia made all the difference in my life. And So it made me look up the version of Jerry Garcia doing this, which made me think of a friend who was going through a hard time. And I just want to really express how much love I have in my heart for that person, and that so many people do. And that I know that he's blessed and watched over and will be okay. Actually, we will all be okay in the end. I wish I could really get that message across. I love this saying. It's from the Marigold Hotel that says, everything will be okay in the end, and if it is not okay, then it is not yet the end. Okay, enough talking. 10 minutes in from Michelle. We're going to just... Okay, so the song I chose, Jerry Garcia singing I Shall Be Released. Let's soak in the vibe of him singing this song. I'm going to do a bit of a flow, and then I'm going to lie down and do the Dr. Bali and chill out, and then I'll put this out there for anyone that needs to watch it today. This beautiful spring sunny day of April. If I'm in this shot or not, I'll just put it down.
And I swear I see my reflection somewhere so high above.
was cathartic for me. Oh my goodness. What the world needs now is love. Let's spread our love to each other and not our worrying, because worrying is not conducive to anything. It's not going to change anything, and this particular friend is really making me realize that because of his disdain for having anyone worry about him. And most people actually that get sick don't want other people to be worrying about them. It actually pulls at their energy. So either way, we have to have faith that what's happening is happening for a reason, and that person will face the music of their situation, and we can only give them hope and encouragement and love and hope that they strive forward, but don't let it drag you down. Don't worry too much, and don't pull that person down with your worry. And any day now, we shall all be released. So do the work, do the practice. I mean, what I was going to say was I didn't know that I was going to grow up and be the one that was going to try to get everyone to sober up. I took herbology on my own, and I believe in medicinal plants. I do. God-made, not man-made. Anything man-made is here to toxify us and keep us dependent, and that is a dark, negative way to live. So rise up out of that. I know the tough love isn't easy, but sometimes we have to face the music, and if people around us don't tell us or stop facilitating the things that are making us sick, if people around you are being detrimental to themselves and they're not, we're not helping them by facilitating their own self-sabotage, and sometimes by leaving the situation is the best thing to do. Anyway, everyone has to face the music on their own and grow and learn from their own lessons, and we can only hold space and support for so long, and sometimes we do need to then instill the tough love. But mostly, let's just want to thrive. I wish everybody would just want to thrive and want to put the best things they could inside themselves instead of the worst things. So if you're feeling emotional and things are hard, please find someone to talk to. We just have to let out our emotions. And then do a practice that's going to get you centered. Find some space so you can find your truth, and the guides will show up. And then we are guided to guide others. Namaste. Love and light to everyone out there. We will all one day be released, and in the end, everything will always be okay. I'm going to enjoy my day off now.